Marvel and DC, Tinkle and Amar Chitra Katha, Neil Gaiman and Alan Moore. I'm sure most of you would have heard of these names while you were growing up, even if you were not a big fan of graphic novels. Well, today your options are not just limited to these big names. There are so many independent developers, independent publishers out there who are coming up with some exciting work in the field of graphic novels. So today, on that very note, we will be focusing on exactly what does it take to become a successful graphic novelist in India. Local trains are the lifeline of Mumbai city. Much has been said about them, written about them, and movies have been made around these trains. Having seen a fair share of narratives on the Mumbai locals, Amit Khadge too was hit with an inspiration. Why not come up with a series of graphic novels on the same theme? That's when he got his team together and started creating Train of Thoughts. While this is one of Amit's independent ventures, it took him a lot of passion, hard work and experience in the field of graphic novel design to get there.
Initially, I started with working as a freelancer. I started up taking a job with international publishers related to comic coloring and inking, lettering them. So once I had a good enough portfolio of myself and I had good contacts with the clients, then I started up like with Crimson Studio. I hired a few artists to work with me, and that is how Crimson Studio started up.
While Amit did start off by working with Indian writers initially, he soon realized the importance of the perspective of a third person, someone who wasn't influenced by the Indian culture and could bring in a different perspective to the novel, be it in its design or writing. For that very reason, despite Train of Thoughts being based on a local concept, the artists he roped in for it were of different nationalities.
For Train of Thoughts, my initial idea was to work with Indian writers and work with international artists. I really wanted to see how international artists interpret their how do they interpret the Mumbai local trains, like how do they see the crowd of Mumbai, how do we travel into it. So basically that was my plan. So the writer was from Mumbai and the artist, one of the artists was from Indonesia. He's been a good professional artist. He's been working in since a long time in international market. His name is Donny. And the other artist was from Ukraine. Her name is Barbara, and she is also very proficient working at drawing specifically human expressions and all. So these two artists have collaborated with us working with Train of Thoughts.